somehow he helped them in a very, very, very big way. So we are going to go through the post. And remember, we don't do what we do to attack anybody, or it's not personal hatred or anything as such, but it's a way of reminding you of what is going on and how the whole thing started. So it is your responsibilities to open your eyes and learn from it. Many a times we seem to forget what has happened, but like I always say, if you do, that simply means that you are not going to know, or you will not be in position to protect yourself from another thing happening to you. We have seen many people trying to deny that Nkere is not, that they're not part of him, and they just wanted to see if they can manage him and all that. But you can only manage something or try to replace something that have broken, because you did not, bring Ogenkere in to help anybody. You brought him in simply because you think that that's the best way to rubbish the effort of PM and COS Ngozi, Dr. Ngozi Rabeze, and trying to make the Biafra that is really declared, meaningless and worthless. On an attempt to do that, they have to lay hands on Ogekere, to use Ogekere to perpetrate that crime. Because I call it a crime simply because you cannot just undermine the will of the people just because you have one guy, somebody that you think that is the best option for everybody. What we are going to do today in this video, we're not going to waste much time, but all I want you to remember is, or what I want to know is how the whole thing started. It did not just start because people wanted to start. Something happened, and those who think they can take advantage of what that thing has happened are the one you need to hold or to blame. Now, let me remind you the role that Biafra Unite played. But before then, I would like you to like this video. Click on the like button, share it to many platforms of your choice, and let the comment come in, because we often read the comment on every upload that we make. Even on our last broadcast, we do check to know how you feel about the video, about what you said. That simply means we pay attention to the feedback that you receive from people who actually listen to what we do here. And this platform is for everybody. That's why we often come live and share our link for you to contribute. Bring your own opinion, whether you are against or you are in support. We can iron it together, because it is only when we talk to each other that we will know what we feel, what we think about what we are doing. Without it, we may not know your take and how you feel or how you perceive what we do. If it's something that worth changing, we can change based on your opinion, based on your strength to convince, based on effort to convince us or to make sure that we are getting it wrong, so that we can follow you with that kind of thing that we think that is the right thing to do. Now, we are not here to waste much time, like I promised you. Biafra Unite, after Biafran redeclaration, people started, fighting because their position was tampered, because they felt that something had been taken away from them. I understand that it's not easy for you to just let go when you are to let go from where you are feeding from. All right. But if you say that you are not feeding from that, why are you agitating? Why are you angry about the whole thing? That's where I got confused about some of us, because some of us want to, act as if it doesn't really matter. We don't care. You don't care. You want to see things to go the way it's supposed to be and all that. But your role after that thing, you decided to fight for nothing. Therefore, he now claimed that he's neutral. I wish I actually understand. I followed him, and like I believed him when he said that, because I believe that's the best way to go as someone who is not a cabinet member. I myself said the same thing at the initial stage, because I don't know why they're angry when people were happy. We saw how Biafra was declared. We watched the video. We watched it on social media. Then all of a sudden, breaking news: Sona Barawa and Oginkere, Sona Barawa and Eggman, they started, criticizing CS and beginning to fight and fighting dirty on behalf of the man called Oginkere. whom they are not telling us that that Nkere is just started existing 3 years back, 2, 3 years now, and that name was draft just for Biafra movement, which is another bombshell, because you cannot just create a name in a movement like this and expect people to see it as a normal thing. Then you that noticed that all this while I kept quiet, you're a culprit, because it simply means that you promoted him, you're kind of supporting him, you love it, you support him to do what he's doing, which is not supposed to be like that. Now he said, Biafra United said he's calling them for dialogue on a round table to discuss, to find out, how to make it work. We all clap for him that that's the best way to do, because you cannot fight at this stage. You don't need to fight at this point in time. But little did we know that they have already started fighting before Biafra was already declared. And bringing it to social media then, like they did, is just like they have they can't control it indoor anymore. We don't know that PM used to settle them, calming them down and trying to manage them. But when PM was not here, they all get everything loose. Now, Biafra United, after saying that, what did he do? He said that he's going to give them 2 weeks for them to come up, with a better option on how to tackle this issue, that it must not continue this way. Sounds good, isn't it? Now, we were waiting for the 2 weeks. Before we know it, Biafra United surfaced again with a charter. That is where everything collapsed. He started talking about charter. That meaning that he used that charter to demolish Biafra that have been redeclared and promote Nkere, who is ready to fall back to Briggy. Now, the question that every sensible human being would have loved to ask is, or that you should ask is, why do they say you should fall back? Why falling back? What was their reason? What could be that thing they saw that they don't want you to, that made them not to go forward? We're also eager to know that. They couldn't tell us anything. They said that is an agent planted to destroy everything, to disrupt everything. And we said, okay, evidence, please. Nobody could provide any evidence, let alone making effort to explain to Biafrans what actually happened. What was their problem? Why do they say what they're saying? Is there anything that we're supposed to know that we don't know? What was so a lot of questions begin to pump in our mind, people, and those questions you don't have any answer to it. The only thing you need to do is to wait and see the next thing they're going to say. Maybe that will reveal the real reason why they started fighting, and that sent a very negative shockwave to many Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Now it did not end there. Biafra United, after the incident, people, the backlash that he received pushed him to go hiding again. He went hiding, and Biafra was raining it on him. Nkere was very happy, very joyous, very, 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 very proud of him. And they started celebrating in disguise. Then Biafra United stopped from, he went to their fundraising. He streamed it. After streaming the fundraising, what did he do? He received backlash again. He now removed his shoe and ran 440. He did not surface again until sometimes he began to attack USB again, claiming that he's neutral without being in the Nkere camp anymore, but somehow promoting them indirectly. What he wanted to do, in my own assessment, is that he was actually trying to make people believe that he's neutral, so people will fall to him, then he will now systematically send them to Nkere. And when that did not work, he maintained his ground by, on insulting CS and USB. They started calling USB charger and all that. Through why he searches and ago, he managed to penetrate into USB government. He was receiving intels, classified intels from why he searched. People don't know this. And after that, after White was sacked, White made it clear that she's now with Biafra United. They united again, and before the unity or the togetherness, there's a kind of apology or reconciliation between them, because what is also when she pretended that she's USB, she attacked Biafra Unite. Biafra Unite demand apology. Of course, she did. I don't know how she did that, but all we could say now, or what happened is that we saw them coming together again, and they started attacking USB and all that. Now, Biafra Unite is now trying to tell you that Ogenkere is the problem. A man who told us that Ogenkere is the best using chatter is not telling that Ogenkere is the worst without using chatter. No, we want Biafra Unite to use the same chatter to explain to everybody how mighty and nice Ogenkere is. The screenshot before you is what he said 12 hours ago as well, the time of recording this video. You can see here, he said, Biafra, ignore the charlatan, okay, ignore the charade and show of shame that took place yesterday evening. Maybe Ogenkere and their group, maybe they had press briefing and all that, because in our live broadcast, we went through the memo from Nkere camp and how they mention the list of people they expelled and suspended or whatever they do. Okay, the Biafra Unite and their group, okay, have actually dissolved and closed, shut down, or whatever you may name, you want to use it, of that office of Nkere. The 8 p.m. they created, they have actually shut that office down. Nkere, on the other hand, have actually suspend them from bringing. You remember the Briggy of Nkere is registered under his name as a president. Something that PM did not even do using his name, but this guy have done it to show you the level of his criminality. But I'm not here to tell you that Nkere is an angel, no. But Biafra Unite's effort and his contribution cannot just be swept under carpet. We need to also recollect, need to also remind, you need to also revisit his ordeal all this while. Now, he said Nkere has no power to dissolve the Briggy Conflict Resolution Committee, CRC. Don't pay attention to the lunatic. That is from Biafra Unite. So Nkere is a lunatic, according to him. But the question is, what happened to the chatter? Does it mean that these guys don't know how to reach out anymore? Because the only way to follow this problem at hand now is using chatter. But how can you use chatter to solve a problem that chatter did not create? So this is what is happening now, and I just want to bring it to you. What do you have to say about Biafra Unite's action so far, and Nkere and their CRC, whatever the nonsense they call themselves? What do you have to say about them? Because this is what you get when you promote evil. When the evil fall back, it may hit you bad. Thank you, my people. Please, I would like to hear from you. God bless you and see you again. Bye-bye for now. Take care. Bye.